I swear only like 1% of clothing brands ever get any results using TikTok. Is your clothing brand getting the results that you want through TikTok? Are you making a lot of sales using TikTok? Well, if you're not, I want to share with you the 3 main reasons why TikTok doesn't work for most clothing brands, and specifically what you're doing wrong. Now, why would you want to listen to some old-looking guy on YouTube with gray hair who looks like he's about to die of old age teach you about how to run your clothing brand on TikTok? It's because I've done tens of thousands of dollars worth of sales for my own clothing brand on TikTok relatively easily, so I know what I'm talking about. I hope you enjoy. Apparel Success here is sponsored by my buds over at Design Crowd. If you struggle with designs, I really recommend that you try them out. You post a project on Design Crowd. Amazing designers from all around the world are going to compete for your project. You choose the winner, then you get that design plus revisions. I've literally sold thousands of these designs on my website, and I got them all made through Design Crowd. If you're interested, head over to designcrowd.com/apparel to learn about the special offer that I have for you, or just use the discount code apparel when you post a project on Design Crowd. All right, so why do most clothing brands suck on TikTok? Let me share this with you. There are 3 main reasons why most clothing brands don't do a very good job on TikTok. The first reason is that clothing brand owners simply don't feel comfortable enough just being themselves on their TikTok account. They try and put up a shtick, they try and be super cool, they try and do like all these cool little edits, anything to prevent themselves from just going on camera, recording how they feel, recording what's going on in their business, and sharing the true, authentic journey of what they're going through. We try and resist that so much, and when you do that, when you resist just being yourself on TikTok, you end up creating less content, you end up creating more content that's just not very authentic and doesn't come across well, and so it doesn't resonate with your audience, and you end up just creating lousy content that nobody can connect with. So the solution here, I'm giving you permission to just try uploading a couple TikTok videos to your account where you're literally just being yourself. Just be yourself and talk to the camera about what's going on with your clothing brand, why you created your brand. Just let out your genuine story. Let out what's going on with your brand and who you are and who you're trying to connect with. And you'd be shocked how many people will just resonate off of you and feel that genuineness in your TikTok videos. They'll likely do a lot better. They'll likely perform a lot better. People will want to support you more, and you'll likely end up getting way more sales. I had such a hang up on this with my own clothing brand. It was ridiculous. It took me so long to want to show my face talking in videos representing my own brand. It took me so long to even like make TikTok videos because I didn't want to be in front of them. I didn't want to be the face of the brand. And when I just got to this point where I was like, you know what, screw it, I'm gonna do it, I ended up actually like blowing up my account pretty quickly. I ended up having a lot of people like resonating with all the videos, really enjoying them. And to be honest, it made me feel kind of stupid that I hadn't done it earlier. I hadn't just jumped into the deep end and just gone for it and been myself in the very beginning. It took me several years to loosen up to that idea. And you know, you may be in that position yourself with your own clothing brand, but I'm telling you that you'll likely get way better results the more that you just be yourself. The second thing that brands just get so wrong on TikTok, specifically new brands that are just starting out, is everything that they try to do is to get sales. All of the purpose of all the content that they're creating in the back of their mind is to just get sales. And so in every video, they're talking about a hoodie, they're trying to sell something. And in every video, when you're just trying to sell something, and that's the purpose of the whole video, people get that vibe that you're trying to take from them. They get that vibe that you're just trying to sell to them, and they don't want to watch it. And the whole way to grow your account on TikTok is to have videos that people are watching to the end. Because when people are watching your videos to the end, it sends a signal to the TikTok algorithm that that video is good and they should show it to more people. And when all of your videos that you're coming out with, you're just trying to sell something, people see it in their feed and they just go, nope, and they switch to the next one. And every time they do that, the TikTok algorithm goes, well, that's not a very good video. We're not going to show it to any more people, and you never end up growing your account. And so the lesson here is that the purpose of every video that you post on TikTok doesn't need to be to sell something, and it shouldn't be to sell something. And this is a bit counterintuitive for most people to understand, but you don't need to try to be directly selling people on the clothing that you're selling in order for TikTok to work for you and in order for you to get sales. The purpose of a lot of your videos could literally just be to build up your account, to build up your audience, to give your gift, whatever your clothing brand's about, whether it's funny, it's educational, it's entertaining. Just give some really cool content and be yourself, and you'll build up your account, And then maybe 1 or 2 of every 10 or 12 videos, you can actually sell your clothing. You can sell what it is that you have to offer. And people are going to be much more receptive to that when you're not just trying to sell all the time and you're actually giving more than you're asking. So I'd say that that's the most common thing that I see is like when I look at these new clothing brands that are starting up and I go through their TikTok account, it's like every single post is them just sharing like them wearing their hoodie trying to sell it, or like just trying to show off all the clothing that they have. And their whole account's never going to grow because there's just nothing special in the content that they're sharing to actually help grow their account in the first place. By the way, if you're digging this video so far, please hit the like button and drop a comment. I'm trying to get apparel success going here. So if you could help me out, that would be amazing. But the third thing that clothing brands get wrong on TikTok, and one of the reasons why they never get any sales, is because they're simply not able to be consistent enough. And I know that this is something that you hear all the time, Gary Vee, everybody's talking about it, but it's legitimately true. And I know firsthand because I've worked with thousands of clothing brands and they asked me to check with their social medias, and you would be shocked how many clothing brands literally only have like 10, 12, 15 posts on their TikTok, 10, 12, 20 posts on their Instagram. And it's like, how can you expect to get more reach? How can you expect to get more eyeballs on your brand if you've literally only posted 15 or 20 times on your TikTok? Like, I was posting 3 times a day for a month before I expected getting any results at all on my TikTok account. And so you really have to be like drilling this regularly over time and be consistent with it in order for you to get any results. Now, before you go, I want you to realize just how easy each of these are to fix in theory and how few people actually do it. Like the first one of being more comfortable on camera. Just be more relaxed, letting out your true story. Be your honest self, be the most authentic version of yourself, and talk about your brand in that way. And you'll be shocked at the results that you get through doing that. Or being more consistent rather than giving up after like 4 or 5 posts and never posting again. Imagine if you just stuck with it. If you just did it for, 6 straight months, you were just posting all the time on TikTok, how much bigger your results would be and how much bigger your brand would be. And the third one is just not making content where you're trying to sell all the time. Don't try and sell all the time. Instead, make content that's fun, make content that's cool, with no agenda, with no outcome that you're trying to get, and just give. And you'll be shocked at how much you can build your account so much better if you do that. So those are the reasons why only 1% of clothing brands ever get any results on TikTok. And it's shocking how many brands end up like that. And so I don't want your clothing brand to be like that. I don't want my clothing brand to be like that. I don't want any of us to suffer from the same things that are screwing up so many other clothing brands out there. And so I really hope that helps. I spent about a month recording a 100% free clothing brand course for anybody starting up a clothing brand right now. All you have to do to get access is go to freeclothingcourse.com. You can go through it at your own pace, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.